Hey, what's up? My name is Dr. Marcella Wilson, and welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I teach business owners, entrepreneurs, Shopify store owners, how to use artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, AI, how to use that in your business so you can do things quicker, faster, cheaper, and live a life, right? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be talking about my story, basically how I came to use AI for my business. Okay, so I don't know about you, but I've been in this e-commerce game for a minute. I started out back in the day blogging. I was one of those people that had a blog and, was trying to make money doing that way. So I did that for a while. And then I just got caught up in the grind of blogging. So if you blog, you know that it's a grind, right? And also, I was blogging and doing social media. It was the bane of my existence, right? Because you have to really post consistently on social media. So coming up with that content, coming up with images, coming up with videos on a consistent basis, every day, all day, twice a day, blog posts, coming up with ideas, it really just overwhelmed me. And quite honestly, I quit my blog. And I quit because I was actually a new mother. I had one child and then I had twins. So I had a toddler and twin babies, and I had just finished my doctorate, right? I had a lot going on. And just the grind of blogging and social media and life was just all too much for me, right? And I realized that, hey, I wanted to stay home with my babies, right? Because I needed to contribute my income so we could live, but I needed something that would allow me to be home with my kids. I needed something that allowed me to be flexible. I needed something that allowed me not to be, at my computer all day. So I actually started Amazon. So I was an Amazon seller, and I did that for about 5 years. And let me just be honest, I love Amazon. I think it is amazing. I don't know what I would do without Amazon, but being a seller was a different story. Being a seller was really cutthroat. It was stressful for me, and I didn't make a lot of money. So I actually made a lot of sales, but the fees and the shipping and the returns and the cost of the inventory just kind of ate up all of my profits, and I had to make a business decision to let it go. And I had been struggling with letting it go for a while because I loved it so much. I love Amazon. I loved having a little business, and I was selling, and I just kept, like, no, I don't want to do it. But what really put the nail in the coffin of my Amazon business was China. I got my, products, my inventory from China, and the shipping fees, especially during the pandemic, were so exorbitant. I couldn't make a profit. And, I had gone through the process of creating my own product. I had traveled to different countries to meet with manufacturers and get my own product that no one else had. Well, my factory in China actually gave my product to another factory, and they were selling it on Amazon for less than half the price that I was selling it for. So long story short, I just decided to abandon it because it wasn't worth the trouble. But I love being in business. So I actually decided to, open a Shopify store with my products, because I was like, I got all this product, right? I love having a store. Let me see if I can sell it on Shopify. So I actually learned how to do Facebook ads. I learned how to do Google ads. I did all that, set up my Shopify store, and started selling my product. But again, the beauty of Amazon is that the people come to you, right? With your Shopify store, you have to get people to your store, right? So the process of social media and all that started all over again, right? And that was very daunting for me. That was very hard. That was probably the thing I don't like the most, dealing with my Shopify store. But by this time, I had been working full-time as a professor, right? I had to go back to work because I wasn't making money on my Amazon store, and I just started, selling on Shopify. So I was teaching full-time, and I was teaching computer science. So one of the blessings of teaching computer science was I had been hearing about artificial intelligence. I had been hearing about it for years, and it was always in the research phase. But when I started teaching, it came to the forefront, and it was becoming available for public use. So I was, learning about it and reading papers on it, and I decided to teach a course on it so I could learn more about it. And I realized that I think I can use this for my business. I think I can use this to make my business go quicker, faster, smarter than I ever could. So the thing about AI is we shouldn't fear it, but we should use it to do things that we can't do, or use it to do things quicker, faster, smarter than I could ever do. Use AI or ChatGPT or whatever you want to use, Copilot. Use it to do the hard things that you don't want to do quicker, faster, and cheaper. So that's what I decided to do. I started out by having it do all of my social media, like come up with ideas and blog posts and social media. It could do everything, the images, the captions, the hashtags. It did everything, YouTube videos. So that just took a big weight off of my shoulders, and it gave me back a lot of time, because I spent a lot of time just doing social media. I also let it, do my product descriptions. I let it come up with images I should put on my product listing. It was so comprehensive and so smart and so wonderful, and it just took a lot of it gave me back a lot of my time, right? And then I implemented a chatbot. And the chatbot was a game changer, because I was horrible with my customer service. Yes, I'll say it, I was horrible. I would get emails from people like a week or two later, because I'm still working. I had work emails, I had student emails, and then, the last thing I would do is check my business emails, my Shopify store emails, and people had emailed me weeks ago about a return, and they were doing credit card chargebacks because I hadn't gotten in touch with them. People were interested in my product. I had never responded. So I was failing miserably in the customer service area. So I decided to implement an AI chatbot, and that turned things around literally overnight, because instantly my chatbot called Marcy, she could interact with a customer. She could tell them about return information or shipping information, or suggest a product for them. And basically 90% of the inquiries could be handled right then and there with my chatbot. And the rest, the chatbot would notify me, text me or something like, hey, you've got a inquiry that you need to take care of right now. So having a chatbot, man, again, gave me so much time back. But not only did it give me time back, I felt relief. I felt less anxiety, because I hated to check my email, because I was like, ooh, is it going to be someone in here complaining, or somebody saying, hey, this is the third time I emailed you, So it was less stressful to have a chatbot. I felt a lot of relief. So as a result of implementing a chatbot, having AI create my social media content and have it come up with my email campaigns and sales campaigns, my sales soared, right? Not only did my sales soar, but I was spending so little time on my business that it felt like wrong. But it allowed me to have a business, make money, and have freedom. And I think that is the goal of having a business, right? You want to make money, but you also want to get your freedom. You want to get financial freedom. You want to get freedom to travel. And when I started doing my Amazon business and my Shopify business, I was so consumed in doing the tasks of my business, I had no time, none. I would be working till like 2 a.m. on my business. Even summers when I wasn't teaching, just spending all day, 10, 12 hours on my business. So Amazon just fell through, but once my Shopify store came into play, I started doing that, and I use artificial intelligence to create my social media, to create my email, to create my sales campaigns, come up with ideas, and implementing that chatbot. It was just a game changer for me. And I know it can be a game changer for you as well. And you don't have to have a Shopify store. You could just be like a coach or something, right? And have a website. You can still have like a chatbot on your, on your Instagram or on your site, and handle a lot of things for you. So anyway, I am actually doing a free webinar on chatbots, right? Because look, I know a lot of people can get overwhelmed with the demands of their business, right? And I also know that people have a lot of fear about artificial intelligence, or they fear that, oh man, this is another tech thing I got to learn and it's too much and I can't handle it all. I can't learn one more thing. And do I have to pay money for it? We're going to start off slow. I suggest you start off with a chatbot. That'll take a lot of weight off of your shoulders as a business owner. I'm doing a free webinar on that. So if you are interested, just click the link in the bio and sign up for free. I would love to have you join me. I can just tell you from my experience that a chatbot is going to, it's like having another you working for you 24/7, even while you're on vacation, even while you're sleeping, leading people to, purchases, or giving them freebies or coupons, or telling them about return or shipping information. That's all going on while you're sleeping, while you're vacating, while you're watching TV, while you're hanging out. It's a blessing. It's a wonderful thing. So let's start off slow, right? Let's start off with something that can make a big impact in your business right away, is implementing a chatbot. All right. So join me in the free webinar and we'll go from there. So I want to say thank you for taking the time to watch this. I appreciate you. I know having a business is challenging, but if you can implement AI and I can help you do that, it's going to be a game changer. It's going to be, trust me on this one. I pride myself in teaching in a simple and easy to understand manner. That's my business. I'm a professor. I teach. So join me. Thank you for taking a step in doing something better for yourself, for your business, for your family. We are in the golden age of e-commerce, so take advantage of that. And let's get those coins and let's have a life. Let's travel, let's enjoy, and let's do this. Let's do this. I'm with you, and I'll see you inside the webinar. God bless. Take care.